23 minutes after 1 in the afternoon, I want to welcome Kat Forgas in the studio to talk about her next production, Being Bloomington, Being Peace, a community meditation series that goes on at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. Welcome, Kat.
Thank you for having me.
The next one is January 2nd. We hope there isn't going to be a snow day, but if there is, it's rescheduled for January 3rd with a special guest. Tell us about your special guests.
Well, we are very fortunate to have back with us in January Lane Powell, who's a wonderful and talented person and artist. She's a songwriter. She writes beautiful music for the Threshold Choir, which goes to sing and comfort for hospice patients. And the Threshold Choir actually was one of our artists previously for this series as well. So Lauren's going to be back doing some vocal toning and performing with her singing bowls in January.
Now, when did the community meditation series begin?
This particular iteration of the series started up in June 2017, so last summer. Mm-hmm. And we're really looking forward to getting to continue this into the new year. We are offering this as a space for anyone in the community who feels called to come and have a both private and communal experience of stillness and peace. So people can come in and have a very kind of personal experience with it and just come into this nice, darkened, welcoming space, enjoy the live music and the guided meditation, and then filter back out into the world, into their day. Or they're welcome to come up and have a little bit more personal experience with us as well and interact with the musicians, or come up and, share a hug or a story of how the meditation helped them that day. So we really allow for all levels of experience, all versions of experience, whether people want to have a more interactive experience or a more private one.
It sounds like it could be a good thing for the holiday season, for sure.
This is true. And, the way that this all got started was actually after the 2016 election originally. So a lot of people still have very stirred up feelings about our world at the moment. And there's always things that could create stress in our lives, whether it's just a very full life and work schedule, or whether it's things that affect us more deeply. I think meditation is one of those ways that people can really find a place of peace that's within them at all times, that they can take with them wherever they go, but we may not have been aware of it before. We may not have known consciously how to bring that experience forward into the rest of our day. So hopefully this is a way that people can find that space of stillness and peace in order to help cope with or process anything that might be coming up in their life, whether it's something in the community or whether it's something at home or whether it's something at work or just an inner landscape that we all, find from time to time.
That sounds really like a great thing. And Kat, where does this series of meditation begin? Or where does it start? Is it it's at the BCT, right? It
is currently, and I feel very fortunate that we get to offer it in this wonderful community space that truly is very central and accessible. One of my goals has really been to reduce barriers for people to attend. So the event is offered for free. All of us, the musicians and myself, are all donating our time. It's a total offering of love for the community. And the theater has also been contributing the space for us to hold this in on a monthly basis. We did take a rest for the month of December, being such a full month for people. So this was an intentional month of rest. But we're really looking forward to coming back right after the holiday and starting up again for this, this community and communal space.
And again, the next one is January 2nd. It's on a
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's always Wednesday?
It's actually not always Wednesday.
Okay.
We work with the musicians' schedules and the theater's schedule. So it's typically midweek.
Okay.
It's so far always been during the lunch hour. So we invite people to come as early as 11:30 to begin settling in. We actually officially start at 12. The meditation and music goes until 12:50, and then people can stay in that space of peace and stillness for a little while longer if they like. But they can also come and go. If they need to leave a little earlier, that's also fine.
Is there anything they need to bring with them when they come?
An open heart, perhaps, or just arrive however they are in that moment. So there's no special dress or equipment required. We do, however, welcome people to come and practice other forms of meditation that they may like. So people are welcome to bring a yoga mat, for example, or a prayer rug, should that be something that they like to use, a cushion. They can simply sit in the theater seats and just relax. So really there's no level of experience with meditation that's required. People can come in exactly as they are. But if someone is a little bit more, experienced or practiced in a particular form of meditation, including moving meditation, if they like Tai Chi or Qigong or a gentle walking meditation, we really want to accommodate all of those personal enjoyments and preferences.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it because it's a theater, there are theater seats,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what are the other spaces that are used? Is it the stage or the...
Yeah, so the musicians and I, as the host, we are on the stage. And then there's kind of the orchestra area that's open, so people could bring, a seat that they like and actually put it in that space. And the aisles are open, so they can gently walk up and down or stand in the back. We've had people doing yoga asanas in the back of the theater before or up front. So yeah, there really is quite a bit of space for people to make this into their own experience.
I know that some places that have gatherings like this have a area for no scent. Like people have scent on a lot, and people are sensitive to that. And then is there a special place that people can go to feel free to not be around scents? Do you have that?
There really aren't any scents in the theater, unless someone might happen to have some kind of like a perfume on or
right,
something.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I've never we haven't encountered any issues with that. I'm very aware, of that possibility.
You don't have like incense going or anything?
No, yeah, we don't burn anything or bring in any kind of aromatherapy or anything like that. It's really just about the stillness and silence and the beautiful music, which is all, for the most part, it's all improvised. And many of the musicians have actually created music especially for this event that might even be in a style that they don't typically play. But they've really embraced the atmosphere that we are hoping to create and offer to people. And they've been really excited to get to try to do something new.
Well, let's listen to a little bit of Lane Powell and her Crystal Cave singing bowl and voice now, and get you an idea of what is going to be coming up on January 2nd. That's a Wednesday at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. You can come in the doors at 11:30 a.m. and the program actually runs from 12 to a little bit before 1 o'clock, 12:50. So here's Lane Powell and her singing bowl on WFHB. That'll give you an idea of what will be coming up on the 2nd of January at the Bloomington Being Peace Community Meditation Series. Kat Forgas is here with me in the studio here at WFHB. We've been listening to Lane Powell and her crystal bowls and vocal toning. I loved how she kind of intermixed, kind of moved around the sounds of the crystal bowls, and that could be an interesting thing to watch too.
Oh, it's incredible to get to experience live. Really, all these musicians, it's such a different feeling when you can really be there, and they take us on such a journey. So it's been just really amazing.
And the there we're talking about, of course, is at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. That's at 114 East Kirkwood Avenue. The doors open at 11:30, and the meditation starts at noon, goes till just about 1 o'clock. If you'd like to stay longer, you can. I understand. That's great. Thanks for coming in. We do have other guests scheduled for the coming months. So in February, tell me who's going to come. Somebody you know real well, huh?
This is true, and also very lucky to get to have him come back. He actually, Jerry Miller, opened us up with the new series of Being Bloomington, Being Peace. So he'll be coming back for February's event, February 13, performing on his hollow body acoustic electric. And just a really wonderful, different kind of experience than we usually hear from this particular musician.
Yes.
So I'm really blessed to have him with us. And then in March, we have a woman named Michelle Qureshi coming down from Indianapolis, and she actually regularly performs guitar music for meditation. So I think she'll be a really wonderful addition to our musicians as well.
So that's February 13th and March 12th. Again, those are coming up. And where can we find information about this?
So we have a few places where people can get to learn more about the series. One of them is our website, which is beingpeacebloomington.com. And then we also have a Facebook group, which is a great way for people to stay connected and receive some updates and notifications. That's at facebook.com/groups/beingpeacebloomington. And then we have an event page in there. We'll have a couple new ones coming up for the February and March events. So people can RSVP on those to get updates also. And then we also have an email list. So if someone wanted to receive updates by email instead of Facebook or having to go to the website each time, they could actually email me at beingpeacebloomington@gmail.com.
Okay. Thanks so much for coming in, Kat.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
It's really sounds like a wonderful thing to be a part of.
Thank you. I hope maybe you'll get to come and join us.
I am looking forward to it, yes.